Hi Cancers, welcome to your reading and thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Becky and this is albinomoonchildtarot. Before I get started here, I want to just do a little quick announcement. I do have a subscriber. Her name is Shaun and she has an amazing company called Aligning Souls. And what she does is she's a reader and she does destiny card readings. All right. I'm sure she does other things, but as far as I'm aware of, she does destiny card readings, and she did that for me, a service for me. And oh my gosh, that was life altering. Honestly, it gave me a whole bunch of perspective that I really needed to think about. And she hit everything on the head for me. Like, for instance, my life path is a number 3, and the first card that popped out was a 3. And it was a very dominant card. And it was just confirming what I felt was something I believed in. And then she gave me some things to look out for. And then what was beautiful is that she also let me know that something was definitely on its way coming. It was a really big wish that I have. And it's on its way. And I'm just it was the reading gave me so many different range of emotions, Cancer. It was just crazy. And I have Cancer in my 7th house. Okay. So that was just whoa, for me to go through those ranges of emotions really quickly. I was a moment where I was boohoo crying. I was oh my gosh, she just nailed that thing, the thing that I've been working so hard towards. And then she told me some news that was really exciting, so then I was squealing like a little happy piglet. And if for those that know me, that I have a Chinese zodiac in the sign of a pig and my element is water, so it was just a happy squealing little piggy moment. And basically I was very satisfied with my reading. So check her out. Her prices are amazing. All right. And they coincide with universal numbers, which is awesome. Love that. All right. So here we go with your reading, Cancers. Thank you so much. Here we go with the Queen of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. We have the World underneath the Queen. We have the 8 of Swords underneath the 6 of Cups. And we have the Magician right underneath that Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck and the overall energy is this 5 of Swords. All right. So the 5 of Swords to me tells me something ain't right. Something ain't right. This energy, the 5 of Swords energy to me feels like, damn if I do, damn if I don't. It feels like it's that feeling that you get, okay, say you have children or you have a niece or nephew or whatever, they're young, they have Legos. You know that this Legos are spreaded everywhere, okay? But what you don't know is exactly where they're at because the room is dark, okay? And you're trying to not step on these freaking Legos. If anybody's ever stepped on Legos, you know the pain that I'm talking about. I used to own Legos and I know the pain that I'm talking about, all right? All right, so it's kind of like that energy. What I'm attracted to here is this 6 of Cups. And then right below that, what was I saying? The 8 of Swords. You're feeling trapped. You're feeling stuck. And this was something that you felt in the past. All right? We're dealing with the past. Cancers, we're dealing with the past because of that lunar eclipse. 6 Cups, 6 months. 6 Cups, 6 months. 6 months of this energy of not knowing, of not seeing. And we have mind games. Mental fuckery. Okay. So is it a coincidence that COVID has unleashed the mutual importance of mental health? No. It's not a coincidence. It was time. This, to me, feels like there could have been a relationship that was in the past, a past person in a relationship that you couldn't let go of, that you've not healed from. Not saying that you couldn't let go of. You physically let them go. Emotionally, they still call you. Mentally, oh gosh, that mental games, right? The mental games. So it's like unfinished business is what I'm getting. Unfinished business. Because that 8 minus that 5 gives me a 3. 3 of swords. Should that happen in the past? Lunar eclipse in Taurus. 6 months. Okay. Should that happen in the past? And then for others of you, it's like not knowing. Not knowing something is causing you this stress, this anxiety, this irritation. You're irritated because you can't see something. For others of you, it could be in regards to your health. Why do I say that? Because of the eyes. So not being able to see clearly, okay? Your eyes are being affected. Why are your eyes being affected? I'm going to be straight up with you, all right? I'm going to be straight up with you. You see this? This is your health. This represents your health. Noticing that she's looking at her health. So wanting something more nutritious, something more nutrient dense, looking at what you're eating, all right? Why do I say eating? Because this is also usually associated with Taurus, all right? Other than Sagittarius, this card is usually associated with Taurus, and Taurus is about food. Like, they love their food. That's one of their comfort things. I know, because I have a Taurus. I have Taurus in my chart. Okay, so realizing that some foods out there actually can cause blindness. All right, so do your research. Honestly, do your research. I'm doing mine. All right, I definitely now understand what I put into my body, especially nutrients wise, as far as health wise, as far as eating wise, as far as energy wise. It spits it right back out. So if I'm eating nothing but GMOs and all these other genetically modified organisms, and not eating something that's natural, but eating something that's unnatural, then yeah, my body's not going to like it. It's going to reject it, all right? It's going to affect your eyes and also your mind. Believe it or not, everything that you do with this body is actually tied, okay? So, as far as you go, there is something that you're needing to heal from, something from the past, and the past shows up twice. The past shows up twice, okay? Could be an ex, romantic or non-romantic, but the past shows up twice. Needing to heal from that, needing to cut to the truth, cut to the facts, all right? What is it you really want? Well, Becky, what I want is this. So cut it down the line. See the clarity in it, like gain clarity from it, all right? So we have the Knight of Swords here coming to an end, Dark Night of the Soul. What was I saying? Dark Night of the Soul. You yank that 1 off from that 8, it gives you a 7. Things that you didn't see, things that are deceiving you, things that try to hold you back. Just could be a negative energy, right? Entity energy. Could be somebody that's been lying, cheating, stealing. It could be just something about like not trusting, all right? There was a situation back in your past you didn't see coming. It came. It caught you off guard. It made you not trust other people or yourself, but most importantly, yourself, okay? Where it just kept repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating, and again with the mental health, all right? And it's just like, Becky, I really am sick and tired of thinking about this, of dealing with this. I am really sick and tired. I want this shiitake mushroom to end. I want this to end, Becky. That's what I really want. I want peace of mind. I want peace of mind. I want clarity. I want answers. Answers that I didn't get from the past. Needing to go back, but not in detail. That's what I get, not in detail. What do you mean, Becky, by not in detail? Because once our mind, Cancer, is focused on the past, you get blindsided by the details. You get blindsided by the details. Make it general. All right, so there's an exercise that I'm doing. And this helps my Cancerian ass too. All right, I have Cancer in the 7th house, like I said. So this is about romantic relationships and stuff like that. So it was about defining what I wanted in a relationship. So it was kind of like, relationship also is like work to me. Everything is kind of like work to me because I have that Capricorn rising, right? So everything to me is in association with work. What is it that I want to do as far as work? What is the qualities in a career option or opportunity that I want that feels good to me? And with this exercise that I did, my life coach, had me do it with her on the phone so that way I can understand. And so the 3 things that I mentioned to her was long-term. And I'm a Sagittarius. Long-term, freedom, variety. Now, as a Capricorn rising, long-term actually sounds really good to me because then I'm in it for the long haul. I don't have to worry. But what long-term also meant was that I was going to do this job forever and ever and ever and ever, and this was it. And that contradicted freedom and variety. Okay? That one contradicted the 2. Because when you think about this is the job that I'm going to do forever and ever and ever, I'm stuck in this job and this is what it is. That wasn't the mindset that I wanted. That was not the energy that I wanted, right? And so what she made me do was look back in the past, look at the past jobs. So in the past job, the first one that came up was back in 2018. Was it something that I wanted to do for the long term? No, absolutely not. I did not want to do that particular job for the long term. Did it give me freedom? It gave me a little freedom, but ultimately it was the same shit for the different day, which was the variety, lack of variety, which wasn't a freedom. Because I still had to report to somebody. I still had to do something that I really kind of didn't want to do. And it was just, there was no freedom. I was paid hourly versus salary, which was not a freedom for me. And some people like that, some people don't. And with me, it was just getting down to the essence of what I really wanted and looking at the things that I really wanted. Now, did they coincide? Did they go with the ultimate things that made me want a career, a job, or whatever? Okay, those 2 were ultimately freedom and variety. Okay, now if I use the word long run, then that's as far as I run that for that long, which is free to me, which is freeing to me. Why? Because then I'm not certainly stuck in stone. That's what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that kind of girl. It's kind of like this, Cancer. You have a car and you're told that all you can do is drive it around your state. That's it. Drive around your state. Heck, not even your state, your city. You can't go anywhere else. But you want to go somewhere else. But you want to go to a different state. But you want to visit people. Cancerians and their cars. Oh my gosh. All right. So it's like understanding why you put yourself in that limitation. Not saying that other people didn't do it towards you, but in a sense, you've kind of allowed it to. Okay. And that's okay. you had to go through that for a reason. You had to go through those restrictions for a reason. Why? So that way you can identify that those are things that you did not desire. Why? So you can focus on the things that you do desire. So in a sense, stop focusing on what you didn't like. All right, well, I didn't like that Jonathan cheated on me with another girl. And these were the red flags that I saw. So what was the lesson? Well, Cancer, now you know not to go back to Johnny because of those red flags. You've learned to trust yourself. And you learned that Johnny wasn't it. You had a feeling that Johnny wasn't it. Like, there was something that was nagging you and telling you and nagging you and nagging you and nagging you. That this was something that relationship was like past ones. It's asking you to close your eyes. Just because they look good and they make shit look good doesn't mean it ain't shit, right? You can't, you could try to disguise shit all you want, like really poop. Okay, you can just disguise shit all you really want. You can toss rose petals on it. But the fact of the matter is, when you close your eyes and you take a whiff, what do you smell? Shit. What do you sense? Shit. Alright? So when you sense that something is shit, you already know from past experience, when it smells like shit, it's shit. Okay? So, understanding that, okay, trusting yourself, closing your eyes, and allowing your energy to give you clarity. What is it that you really want? You're powerful. Your words are powerful. That's how you manifest your words, okay? So, the advice here, which is beautiful that it came in the beginning, ground yourself. There's karmic completions happening because you learned the lesson. All right? So another thing about it is, like, for me, again, Cancer in the 7th house, which is also affected by friends for me, okay? Friends that I thought were friends that I had to weigh out if they actually brought any value. If they respected me enough to not talk shit about me to my face or whatever, as far as their opinions about how I run my life. Okay? They respect that I run my life, and they like, some of them can't believe how I do it. I have this one friend that's like, oh my gosh, Becky, I don't understand how you do it. It baffles me and it annoys me, but it works for you. She recognized that it works for me. She allowed her expression that she didn't understand how I did it and that she couldn't do it, but she realizes that it worked for me. All right. When you have people in your life, Cancer, that can respect you, that can show up for you, even if they absolutely, like, for instance, I have a friend, again, this friend that said that same thing. She came for my graduation. Absolutely hated the fucking city. Absolutely hated it. Let it be known. She let it be known that she fucking hated the city and why she hated the city. But she let me know. She's like, I really hate the city. It's so low. It's so noisy. It's so loud. There's just bad energy. But I came here for you. You're the only reason why I came here. And I felt so much love by her doing that. By that small action. She didn't have to come. But because it was me, because I was graduating, because she was so happy for me, she came and showed me that she valued our friendship. So when you have somebody in your life that values you, that values your friendship, that values you as the relationship partner, isn't it way better than being with somebody that don't value you? That doesn't give you the things that you need as well as you give them. Because once a relationship is one-sided, that you only give, or that you only take, then where's the real value? There isn't. There isn't any value. It can't grow. All right? So let's go into these romance angels. Romance angels for Cancer. Thank you, universe. All right, we'll take these two, and that's it. First one, playfulness. All right, it's time to play. We don't want to be stuck in this negative energy. All right, what I always say is, like, especially when we're going through a mental thing, mentally frustrated, we don't feel like we don't know anything. Well, how about just going out and having fun? All right, when we go out to have fun, Cancers, it's just like a big fuck you to your mental thing. Why do I say that? It's because you realize what's more important. You get to choose whether you stay stuck and stagnant, stay stuck in your head, or go out and play and just have a good time. All right. So again, either allowing the brain to win or allowing the heart to win. And I feel like it's time to come to a place of completion, of grounding ourselves instead of staying stuck in our head, and just go out, have some fun, get involved in nature, go to the park, or, you know, since it's winter time here in the US, go out and do like some ice skating or something, like hanging out with your friends, going to a Christmas market or something like that, or whatever, you know, whatever it is for you that you like doing, right? Go out and have some fun. Extend that lighthearted energy, because I will tell you, during my most mentally challenging days when I was living in North Carolina and I had only my friends to rely on, I have a friend, she's a Cancer, and she would like go anywhere and everywhere because, you know, she had, you know, her chariot. And of course I can't drive, but she did, and she would always come and get me, and we would go to like some places. We'll go scope out different things, mini shops or mom and pop shops. We'll just go do something. All right. So get your head out your ass, get your ass in the car, and go have some fun. All right. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, your feelings are real. So if you have a situation where you're with this person, you're wanting to be with this person, but mentally you just like, I don't know, Becky, I don't know because there's a lot of people telling me this, or I don't know because there's this and there's this. You just don't know. But what it's asking you is to trust your feelings, Cancers. Trust your feelings, not your head, but your heart. All right? Trust your heart. Too many times in the past, Cancers, we've been stuck in our heads. Now it's time to be stuck in our hearts. Okay? Because being stuck in our head was a mental thing. So say, for instance, you were a child. You were known as a sensitive one. You were the one that was always crying or crabby. You know, you kind of had mood swings. I was that child. Okay, I was the sensitive one. I cried all the time. And they basically, what I was taught, like, was to shut that down because, I'm too sensitive and you just need to right here, go right here, logic. Okay. And that was also on an episode of Bones where she visits heaven and she sees her mom, and right here. She says, go right here. So you're protecting it right here. But now it's time to stop this and come here. Bring some balance, right? Allow our hearts to lead us to our healing. And that way we can release what's been going on in here. And then one day we'll be balanced, head and heart. Okay? So it says let go of control issues. Again, something that happened in the past, that happened as a child even, okay? 6 of Cups, 3 of Swords, Five of Swords, Eight of Swords. Something that's kept you stuck. That could definitely be control issues from a parent or a parental figure. All right. So say, for instance, you had a parent that was very controlling. And they disregarded your feelings. They were very cold. And what it has led you to become was cold yourself. All right. So it's asking you to let go of those control issues. The only person that you can control, Cancer, is you. So think of it this way. If you can't think of that concept, whose car can you control, Cancer? Yours or that driver beside you? Yours. Yours. All right. So let go of the control issues. And I feel like you're going to definitely feel a lot lighter. A lot lighter. I promise you, you will. Because I had control issues as well. And that's why my marriage did not work out. Because I was trying to control. He was trying to not control, but control. And it just didn't work out. It really didn't work out. But we were both adultish to know that it wasn't working out and that we both deserved better. Okay? And that we both needed to work through our own issues, but separately. So we have new love coming in. Cancer, new love coming in. All right? So if this is not even about romantic love, like a new partner, this is about self-love. Okay? But I feel like a new romantic partner is going to come in. Again, if you're already dealing with a romantic partner, then this is a new love. You're needing to, again, work through your issues and trust. Gain some clarity as far as the control issues. Gain some clarity as far as what's been keeping you tied, stuck down, feeling like you can't mentally move forward. Okay? Because honestly, it's all in the head. It's all in the head. What you keep there, you know, it's like, oh, these past experiences, they made me cold and bitter. Cold and bitter. It's because mentally you're protecting your heart. And what the universe is asking you is to open your heart. But in order to do that, you have to clear that. Okay? So that's what I have for you. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's not. I have two lovers oracles. Oh, and then one more just pop. Look at that. Look at you. True love. Oh my gosh. This is the rest of life. This is what you've been wanting for. True love. So once you have new love, this new love is your true love. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. So it's about you working through it. All right. You working through this. You working through your mental monkeys. And once you work through your mental monkeys, you'll see that oh gosh, hold on. Once you work through your mental monkeys, then you're going to be able to feel light. Once you let go of control, like, oh, I need to know when, universe, this is going to happen. I need to know when and how it's going to happen. Those are the two things that you can't control. So if how and when was a car, it's not your car. That's the universe's car. Let Jesus take the wheel on that one, sure tits. But the car that you control, Cancer, is the what it is that you want and why you want it. Okay? So those are your cars. So we have a message for you. I am thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So however it is that you thought of before I even read this, that's who it is meant, is coming from. Now, if you're like, I didn't think of anybody, Becky, then this is coming from your own daggone self, all right? You got to love yourself. Love yourself. But I feel like this is a message from somebody above, all right? Somebody above. This could be, again, somebody from your past, somebody that has passed away from your past, or it could just be, a relationship that you're desiring. And then we have new beginnings. Oh my gosh. Yes. Cancers. New beginnings. What is it that you're manifesting? What is it? Speak it. Speak it. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. That's the message for you today, Cancer. It's a new beginning. Those many years of you doing the same shit over and over and over and over again, feeling like the same shit over and over and over and over again, just keep going round in circles, Becky. You just keep going round and round and round. All right? Now it's time to change that. It's time to be a new person. So what is it that you want to complete? What is the circle of life that you want to create for yourself? All right? So if you have a yes or no question, Cancer, the answer is yes. Yes. You can begin anew. You don't have to be that way. You can choose. You can choose how your world runs. Now, it could be a cold world or it can be a fun-loving world. All right? So thank you so much for tuning in. You have the power to manifest what it is that you want your world, your universe to look like. So let's do it. Let's do it. And I also see that some of you guys are going to go overseas, right? You're going to get a message from the internet, an email, a text message, or that you're going to get some kind of news or communication in regards to some type of travel. Could be worldwide, across the world, whatever. All right. So thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you're interested in a reading with me, check out the description box below. If you like this reading and this reading was very helpful for you, please hit that like, share, subscribe, comment down below. And if you are interested in a Destiny card reading, which will all be an amazing tool to help you manifest what it is that you want to overcome, the things that you need to overcome, hit up my girl Destiny with Aligning Souls in that description box below. Sending you so much love, Cancers. Until next time, namaste.